Hello everybody and welcome back to, whatever the hell this is. It's Ace Attorney. It's justice for all. Happy April Fool's Day. I am the fool. Alright. So, back to where Swift found something. So, we found the bug, which was in the eye of the bear, and I think that's literally where we ended. Yeah, we haven't even talked to Gumshoe yet, so prepping my boss. So this tiny thing is a camera. Yup, it's pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems. So it's a video camera. It runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set. But there's no videotape in this camera. Well, this is only the camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside, it is the tape recorder with the tape inside it is somewhere else. Somewhere else? Oh god, I reorganized my stream deck, so I got my finger on the spud button. Somewhere else? The footage is changed into radio waves and then it's sent to that recorder. So it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it? Hey, you know, you're right. Spy camera added to the court record. Set to record the victim's room from 8 p.m. for 1 hour. Was running at the time of the murder. Damn, that's fucking specific, isn't it? So, what is a transmitter? It's a device that sends the footage the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal. I mean, maybe he doesn't genuinely know, and you also have to ask these kind of questions. You have to ask these kind of questions for the court. You know, you have to be like, well, what is this thing? So, I will let him get away with this one. He's not very he's very technologically impaired. There's no phone, no lights, no motor car, not a single luxury. It looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thingy. Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record a certain time with it. Like a bomb. You can set it for a certain time. Yup, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour. 8 p.m.? That was the time the awards ceremony ended. There's no date set, so it's recording every night, I guess. Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here? I'm pretty sure it's been here since night of the murder. What's the matter? I don't know. What's the matter with you? Maybe this camera caught the murder on tape. No shit, Sherlock. What? And if you think about the angle the bear's at, it's bound to have a clear shot of the whole crime, pal. Transmitter added to the court record. Changes the footage taken by the spy camera into radio waves and transmits the data. So there was a camera inside the bear's eye. And it was disguised as a present. Shrieker! I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind. But who gave Mr. Karita this present? I don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night. Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is? It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out. Oh. Is there really no way to find out? Stuffed bear added to the court record. The spy camera was set in its right eye, found in the victim's room. I got it! You do? What? Hey, pal. Let me borrow this mini camera for a bit. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna go around in the electronic shops and see if I can find out who bought this. Wow, actual good idea. But that's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m. Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find you, man, pal. Spy camera and transmitter given to Detective Gumshoe. I'm left with the bear. I prefer bears. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
He's gone.
Yeah.
But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard all for Mystic Maya's sake.
I'm gonna guess this is Sexy Daddy. It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, right? Yep, it's Sexy Daddy time! You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now. Edgeworth! What are you doing here? A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward one step at a time. I see. Thanks. Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So about the spy camera hidden inside this stuffed animal, huh? You are one lucky man, right?
Nanny?
Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl?
I have no idea.
Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade and only a small number of these are exported here. It's a fursuit. What? The camera and transmitter that scatterbrained detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
Can you really do that? Does it have a fucking LoJack on it? Does it actually have a serial number?
Yeah, Gumshoe's got a good idea, though. Well, I guess so. It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time.
Nanny?
I'll be taking this for now. I'm sure you have other things you have to do. Stuffed bear snatched up by Edgeworth. It's fucking huge! It's 6 feet tall! How is he carrying it? Holy fuck! Dude's strong. See you soon, right? Or he's used to tackling bears. Wait! What? Why are you doing this? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, right, until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Carrito? The real killer. Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews? To be honest, I don't know anymore. You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth. Juan Carrito's real killer. Miss Andrews passed. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. Ungard. And this fucking shell. Oh no, the big shell! Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. Tonight! I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do for now is find the truth. Oh, I love it when I get a to be continued right when I've started the stream. Oops, my bad. I'm also gonna put the content warning back up because we're playing this game. That's the thing that sucks. Like, I just don't know when it's going to be, right? So sometimes you just have to stop. And it's fine. But yeah, there is a content warning. Again, this case does deal with the topic of suicide, so please be aware of that. Past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya. Bitch, it's been 15 minutes! Jesus! These things take time, I say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. They couldn't find the stick up their own asses. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay. I'm not big enough. Now I'm big enough.
You're right.
So the real person who killed Mr. Carrito was that assassin, Mr. Shelley the Killer, right?
Ayo?
And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who was his client?
You mean who asked for the murder?
Well, that person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood, but whoever this client is, they're still a killer.
Who could have hired the assassin? You think it was Mr. Andrews?
I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? I can talk.
If Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be.
Matt Ungard himself?
If Mr. Ungard really did hire the assassin,
then he's not innocent at all. Far from it. He would be guilty of the crime.
But can't be Mr. Ungard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him?
Mr. Ungard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Carita? Alright, just for clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Carita, okay? I didn't see any Cyclops at the time. That's because he has no brain cells! He's like a ginger cat. He knows things, he knows what he's done, but he doesn't feel any guilt for it. So, like, of course he's got no Cyclops. Actually, that reminds me.
Do you remember something, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at trial today. She said something interesting. That's my spud. Something interesting. I'm glad I talked to her.
So what is this interesting thing?
Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls? Juan had bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was gonna make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought, anyway. Did he hire the assassin to kill himself? That's wild. That's a wild theory I just had. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed.
Mr. Ungard's secret?
What is the secret? I don't know yet, but for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Carita was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. Ungard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Carita silenced. Pearl definitely hired the assassin. Never trust those villagers. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Ungard. There's no way around it now. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. Oh, fuck no. Is it that dumbass? Okay, am I gonna have to do a real bad southern accent, or am I gonna have to do a chain smoke? Oh, shit. Thank God.
Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it's past 9 o'clock already. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. Go to bed, kid! It's still a matter of the secret Mr. Carita held about Mr. Ungard. Miss Andrews' real intentions. There's two things I must know tonight.
But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center?
Sure, we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. Now, I'm actually gonna go... Oh, I can't go into his room anymore. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Am I gonna have to talk to her in every room? Oh, no! God! I hope she's suffocated. Hey, wait!
What is it, whippersnapper? I know nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good.
Why do I do this to myself? Because I hate myself, that's why.
Like just now, I was handed a strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it, search the whole hotel.
That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The new gumshoe made.
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. But the request came from Edgy Boo, so...
Edgeworth?
And he said...
If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer. Wow, the betrayal!
So I'm gonna feel free to direct all my anger towards you.
Gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. Bitch.
This is an absolute top secret, so you better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presents.
Very interesting.
I'm sure it was, you know. It was kept poor Julian in the middle of a scandalous meeting.
Scandalous? What's that?
It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around, my dear Julian. Juan, sorry.
Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? But I'm sure she must have some reason for getting close to Mr. Karita.
I'll let you in on another secret, young. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious, puffy-haired photographer's girl. I'm nervous on people. Spying on people by herself is wouldn't see it by myself, too.
Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change. I love how he's just calling her the alien.
I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet that there's nothing good.
I didn't say anything! God damn it, I hate this one so much. Trying to change my face every time is actually also a really fun challenge.
So you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, there was something of a refreshing pair, those two.
Oh?
I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard.
That manager? What are you talking about?
You don't know? That manager woman Juan had? It's a shame she killed herself, though.
Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Impacts, Miss Andrews' mentor, right?
Yes, that's the one. That Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know.
Married? You mean to Mr. Karita?
Really? You young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement.
3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the...
Why would Miss Impacts want to kill herself? She was gonna get married.
Child. Welcome to the world.
Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan.
What?
But they were gonna get married, right? They promised each other, right?
They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage.
Is that true?
It was in the weekly magazines.
But why? Why did he do that?
That was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
I see. He's gay.
The night after Juan called off the wedding, that manager, Celeste, killed herself.
How terrible.
I wonder what happened between those two.
Okay. Well then, we learned that. She's still here, though. Yeah, she doesn't have anything to say about me. Okay. I'm curious, though. What if I show her... Can I show her the profile of Celeste and get her to say anything? Probably not. No, she literally does not want to talk to me. Okay. We're not gonna waste time on her. Fuck her. Alright, hotel lobby. I hope she isn't following me. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. I'll bet you, yeah, there's fucking, like, nothing here. Okay. Let's go to the office.
It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here.
Well, he's out there with that camera asking around all the electronics stores.
Then I'll make some salad for him for dinner.
You don't make friends with salad! Looks like Pearls really appreciate what she was doing for us.
Mr. Nick, how do you make a salad? Where's the lettuce?
I don't think I've ever bought a lettuce before. Oh, I guess I have to give up on making a salad then. Oh, I guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. You got any spinach? Spinach is far superior. I like how I came home to my office and all we talked about was salad. Arugula's alright. See, I like, totally off topic, but I like spinach because it's a little tougher than just iceberg lettuce. And it has a really good high iron content. So if you're like a woman or you're anemic in any way, spinach is extremely good. I don't like kale. Oh god, there's something about kale I just cannot stand. Oh yeah. Sauteed spinach is delicious. Try, if you want it to have a savory, try mixing it with garlic. All you have to do is get a tiny bit of oil, garlic, spinach, very good. That is one of my favorite sides to put in anything. Anyway, moving on. Detention center. Visiting hours ended a few hours ago. Looks like we're not going to get a chance to talk with Mr. On Guard tonight. But isn't what we have to ask very important? Yeah, but I don't think that matters to the guard. Excuse me, sir! Yeah. I'm gonna go to the Criminal Affairs Department because I'm assuming something is there. It feels so tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick? You know what's actually really good as well? Caesar salads taste really good with spinach instead of, romaine. Romaine's great lettuce, don't get me wrong, and I'd rather have romaine on, like, a burger or something. But spinach is really good. It doesn't matter what fucking leaf you use, honestly. Fucking, I don't care. I'll break all the rules. Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. You're Mr. On Guard's lawyer, right? Yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. A decisive witness? You mean for the On Guard case? We're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now?
Who is this witness?
I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer.
Mr. Nick?
Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way to win here. Oh yeah, Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something.
He did?
Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission, so there you go. Oh my god! What does Edgeworth have on this guy?
What?
I've already called them so they know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content. Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, this is such good news, Mr. Nick.
Go talk to your heart's content? It sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. Alright, I'm leaving. Goodbye! Alright. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means that both Mr. On Guard and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Matt's. Alright, dim bulb, here we go! Dude, it's Mr. Wright! Yo, I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. Well, I hope so too. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Corrida was killed by an assassin. The assassin's client is this man, Matt On Guard. What's wrong? Mr. On Guard, there is something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kind of different. Totally not like your usual lawyer dude self.
It is past my bedtime.
About the press conference. You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as the Nickel Samurai? Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. It's talking about the secret. Could you please fill me in on what this secret is, please? Oh, shit! He's not a dim bulb! Fucking hell! I knew this was coming.
Mr. Nick, don't tell me.
Cyclops. You said a secret, right? I don't have any idea what it is, do you, dude? His brain does work! Did you know about Mr. Corrida and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. I don't know any more of the details, if that's what you mean. But how many times I have to tell you, I don't care what Juan did with his life. Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corrida. Her mentor was Mr. Corrida's manager, and Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste Impact's suicide note from him. Celeste? Does that jog any memories? Hang on, I gotta consult my watch. Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. Up for pizza? My treat.
Mr. Knit, what's a pizza? Is it kind of pea like green pea? I think you can make a base for a pizza with chickpea. Because you can make chickpea flour. Let's go eat one later, okay? Get me a fucking pizza! Buy me a pizza. I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop. Let's do that. Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay? Mr. Engard, are you connected to Miss Impact's suicide in some way? Kinda scared to show him this card. What's wrong, dude? Oh, so about this picture card. Have you ever seen this before? Huh? Nope, never saw it before in my life, dude. I don't think he's lying, or is he? Then again, he looked like he gasped just now. Maybe I'm seeing things. Eh? Oh, okay. I'm gonna show him his butler. About this person. He's your butler, Mr. Doe, right? We met him at your mansion. Yeah, that's right. He's a pretty cool dude. He can do lots of things. He takes real good care of me. I showed him Celeste. Mr. On guard? Dude, I know I asked you to be my lawyer and all, but I don't think I have to tell you anything and everything. What do you mean by that? It just means I don't have to tell you anything and everything, dude. Okay, sensitive topic! Alright. Why did he send a note to, take care of his cat? Most likely because he's probably not that much of a dumbass, but he's probably aware of something to do with him, right? Cause you notice he was like, when I showed him the picture of his butler, he was like, and then Pearls went, he's your butler, right? And he's like, oh yeah, totally, he's my butler. So I'm wondering if he's actually being held hostage, in a way, you know? I can see that happening. Cause obviously that tape room, we know who's kidnapped Maya. They don't know, we know, right? And the door is very fucking obviously where she's being held. In his house. So what does he know about it, right? See what I mean? So maybe maybe the butler's in hiding and using him as a ruse and a hostage. Maybe he's got some dirt. Maybe he's got the dirt on him. Maybe he's one of the lines of assassins and that's Dad. I don't fucking know, but it's something like that. I haven't figured it out yet, but I can see the direction it's kind of going. I'm gonna go back and see if I can't hear from what's-her-face. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Good, Adrian Andrews. I like how they left you your notebook. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight. Me? I thought your client was Matt. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about this secret Mr. Parita had on Mr. On guard. Alright. I'd like to ask you about Mountain Guard, if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. On guard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing. About Miss Celeste Impacts. I had finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and to burn it. You wanted to burn it? But why? I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip. Ooh, that's an intimate reason for doing it. But I never held any murderous intent toward Juan. I would never do something so stupid. Suicide note, huh? Wonder what it said. Why did you try to frame Mr. Ungard? Well, that's simple. Because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? But there had to be another way. The police are excellent at doing their job, so they'd figure it out, right? Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Miss Andrews. Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason. So please, tell me why you did what you did. Revenge. Huh? Did you say something just now? Ah, fuck! Oh, there's only one. Cyclock, huh? Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy. But I'm sure you just heard Miss Andrews say revenge. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. Since I've run into 2 Cyclocks, we're gonna leave for a bit. Okay, cool. Oh, Miss Wright, please, you have to help me! Uh-oh, is it Lotta? Oh no, Mr. Powers! What happened? Why are you here? Well, you see, I got roped into this somehow. What? Why is he the witness? And now I'm gonna testify at tomorrow's trial. Some decisive witness is Mr. Powers? I was talking with a detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. Well, all of a sudden, you there! You're under arrest! I was brought back here! Oh. Also, why is it so fucking hot in here? Hang on. Jeez. I hope I'm not having a hot flash. Oh, there we go. Open that window. They said my face and whole self in general looks suspicious or something. Aw, poor dude has a suspicious face. Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious. It looks like Wolverine. Just a normal guy in an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime? Yes. All right. So, about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about? Oh, I really don't know yet. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. You saw something important? What was it? Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. Oh my fucking god. What does Edgeworth have on people that lets them do this? You can't tell anyone, especially not that lawyer, he said. Who do you think is that lawyer the detective is talking about? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's me. Yeah, you got it. Mr. Nick. Mr. Maya and myself are your only 2 allies in this whole world, but it's alright. Ow. I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? What about Gumshoe? He's our ally now, because he got fired. This is gonna do a lot of damage to Matt, you know, because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going. What's he really like? Well, let's see, Matt's always been a kind of a player with women. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, it's just a game, to justify himself. Did he sleep with Celeste? Interesting. How horrible, that's unforgivable. Ow, sorry, didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me. One person who wouldn't swoon over him? It was Celeste. His manager, you know? Oh, Miss Adrian Andrews. Because she's a lesbian. Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic? You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in their world have this dazzling sort of image, right? Dazzling sort of image? But aren't you a part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers? Ah, more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see. My type. Well, it's okay, really. I can hear plenty of gossip about a lot of the other stars around me as things happen. Well, that's true. Oh, hey! Did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide? You mean Miss Impax?
We heard something about how her wedding was canceled.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day about the mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. His power's just so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity. Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. You think? And they say that Juan went and hid it. Yeah, we heard about that. There wasn't any actual proof she'd left a note. Well, this is what I think. I think something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is. Something bad for Mr. Krita? Why do you figure so? Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said, "It looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man." A truly insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Krita by that? Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? Oh no, it's totally Matt Ungard. And that would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note. Let's see. Well, that's some good info, thank you. You're welcome. Mr. Ungard and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention right now. There's still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Mr. Nick, your phone! Hey, that's the Seal Samurai theme song, isn't it? I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. It sounds kinda ominous. Yeah, I know. Hello? We're in trouble now, pal! Well, I'll be back in the office real soon! What's wrong? Some really unexpected just happened? Mr. Edgeworth, he? Edgeworth? Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office, pal! I don't know what's going on anymore! It's no good! The end! Hello? He got cut off. What's going on, Mr. Nick? Come, she said we need to get back to the office right away. And we should hurry back. I'm scared to go back. What are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Pull yourself together! Maybe it'll be good news. Somehow, I doubt that. Oh, shit. Get it together, man! What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edgeworth couldn't stick around forever and had to go. Well, what happened? Oh, we got him! We know who bought that spy camera. Huh? This quickly? And this bear's what gave him away, pal. The bear? I figured it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera. Is that what this exercise? Shh, pals. Girls, and go on. There's only one person who bought one of those bears who was related to this crime. Who is it? Who'd be so rude as to spy on another person in their room? Yeah, Matt on God. Huh? Matt on God. Your client, that's who, pal. And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Yep. Are you sure you heard right? That the person who brought this bear was... I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800. Fucking Jesus! It is a fursuit! That's an exact match to the price of that stuffed bear. A receipt? That's all you have? Nah, it's not just a receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me, I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. Ungard. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. Ungard's autograph out of it, pal. So I'm sure the person that brought the stuffed bear was Mr. Ungard himself. Oh, my sight is failing me. This can't be. Credit card receipt added to the court record. A receipt for $3,800. Proof Ungard bought a stuffed bear identical to one in evidence. So what about the spy camera we found? That was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you for you to file away into evidence. Spy camera, transmitter, and stuffed bear refiled into the court record. I know you don't want to give up, pal. I never thought. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Krita's room was Matt Ungard. That is not necessarily true. What if he bought a really expensive bear to fuck with him, and because we know the butler is the assassin, he put the spy camera in? Ever think about that? I bet it was to catch Mr. Andrews and Mr. Karita in one of their rendezvous. I bet is not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera. You gonna wanna see him? Mr. On God, I mean. Yes. I'm scared, Mr. Nick. Please put this child to bed! Gumshoe can tell her a bedtime story about one of the times he got slapped. I wonder what we'll find out next. Please put the child to bed. I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for pearls. Put the child to bed! Matt, on guard! What in the world have you done? Alright. So, now I'm thinking... And I'm gonna go to hotel lobby real quick. I'm gonna see if I can get into the living room. Looks like no one is around. What happened to that person with the stuffed teddy face? Oh, she must be in that butler with the stitches in his face. Shoo! It was worth it! Ah, there you are! I guess you're still awake, huh, shoot? Come on, let's play. Just breaking into houses, the pet cats. I thought Butler Mr. Doe is already asleep or not. Yeah, I don't... There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick. I bet it's for the cat. Oh, you mean shoot. Door, it's locked tight. Well, I guess that's to keep nosy people out. Yeah, I never trust a cat. That was worth going back, come on. I am gonna quickly go through again. I know... Just in case something happens. Nothing happened. Okay, cool. So now I know I have to go back to the other place. Guild Hall. Hotel lobby. Criminal affairs. Detention center. Ah! We're really late, you know. It's already past 10, dude. I think it's time you told me the truth. Relax. Don't you know that ignorance is bliss? If you really want to know, let's talk. I don't want to talk to you. Fuck off. Can I go back? Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Not his. But we will have to talk to Adrian Andrews. After this tier 1 gift sub from Cheesehammer to Nipple Samurai. Thank you. And with that, I'm gonna go on break because I need to wash out my eyeballs. I'll see you in a bit. Let's resume, shall we? By talking to her. Now, I think I have enough here to confront her about her psych-lock, and I think I have to do hers before I try Matt. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna save so that I don't have to go all through that bullshit again. And we're gonna give it a shot. Oh wait, I need to do the thing. Oh. Have you seen this rock? I haven't been telling people I'm an attorney. Oh fuck! I gotta do that. Why frame him? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. On Guard for the murder? I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. On Guard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So are you saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Wow, it's that obvious? Oh my god, look at my health! Yikes! Yeah, it's the bear! Man, that was actually really easy. Celeste. There is only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings and even revenge. And that's Miss Impact's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt? You're right. You haven't mentioned him. Yet. But for you to hate Mr. On Guard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impacts and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? Oh. I wonder. Do I have it? Yeah, everyone is gay. Take that! That did not work. I wonder if I have what I need yet. Maybe I've gone about this the wrong way. Maybe I actually have to talk to Matt first. Okay. Well, let me save. Okay, let's try this. Oh, did you know I'm an attorney? Oh, yeah, he doesn't care. If I don't get my 12 hours of beauty sleep, my skin's gonna wrinkle up like a prune, dude. You know, he's right, Mr. Nick. Your skin's kind of drying up here and there. I swear, after this case is over, I'm gonna get lots and lots of sleep. That's funny. Here's a rock. Because we've seen these before where it was kind of like a trick. And it was like one of the things that broke all of them, so we'll see. Now let's hear what the secret of yours is. What if Mr. Kurita had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, dude. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face. But I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on, I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Kurita, especially on that night. Bring out the bear! Take that! This bear was in Mr. Kurita's room on the night of the murder. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. So, it's a present, dude. It actually looks kind of classy, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I hear it's quite expensive. Which is why it's very odd that this gadget was found inside the bear. We're gonna go to the camera first. Take that! Yep. This is a very small video camera. And it was hidden inside this bear's eye. Oh, maybe it's a really curious bear? Bi-curious. But whatever this bear saw was sent somewhere using this transmitter. Which means someone on the night of the murder was secretly filming Mr. Kurita's room. One down. I guess Juan had a few of those kind of fans too, huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? Well, the person who gave this bear to Mr. Kurita was... Show him himself. Take that! Mr. On Guard, don't you know this bear from somewhere? I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. Aw, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? Oh my god, the sass. What else did the bear tell you? He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. On Guard. I didn't know how you work in court. I think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, it's a joke, right, dude? You just pulled my leg. was gonna ask what the adult parody of Ace Attorney would be, but I think we're already watching. We spent the whole game trying to get people off. Love it. You get a laugh track. Well, you have any proof you want to show me first? Here's proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. I think this is where the receipts were. Yes! I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. Ungard. It's from when you bought the stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from that is I spent 3,800 bucks. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This 3,800, this could be the toothbrush I bought that one time. A $3,800 toothbrush! Yeah, it's ivory. It's got elephant hair for bristles. Oh my god, that's awful. I hate this guy. What's a dinosaur's favorite file extension? Rar. Ew, elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier! We need to kill this guy. So can I ask you one thing? Yes? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So, if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? No, not yet. I haven't asked why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential. So, what are you gonna do now? I'm gonna find out what I want to know. Because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Kurita's room and filmed it in secret. Oh my god. Do I not know this? Shit, I've come a long way. I'm gonna say... Oh my god! I got it right. Adrian Andrews? There's a rumor going around that Miss Andrews and Mr. Kurita were having secret meetings. You, who was keeping tabs on Mr. Kurita, you were going to reveal this as a fact and turn it into a scandal, isn't that right? Dude, you could be such a moron. Huh? Oh man, Mr. Lawyer Dude, that kind of scandal, that's the good stuff. That's what we in the industry call juicy. The good stuff. Juicy? Well, we can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stop paying attention to us, then it'd be the end, dude. Too bad that wasn't your intention. What are you talking about? I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent, but it wasn't. You didn't spy on Mr. Kurita because of Miss Andrews. Then there's only one reason I could think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set up that camera in Mr. Kurita's room was... Fuck! Oh, that's the game's way of saying, yeah, makes sense, but nah. Shit. Breeze, without telling me what it is, do I have what I need to go forward with that? I have the court record here. Which one? The Nipple Samurai show? Cause I didn't see, like, the only thing I can think of is maybe he wanted to see the murder. Like he actually wanted to watch the murder happen? Oh fuck, he did want to watch the murder happen, didn't he? What do I have here that was that? Wouldn't it be the, wouldn't it be Karita's autopsy report? It'd be this. I think. I accidentally went through that whole fucking thing and, ugh. Damn it. I hate that I don't really have enough to make, like, a serious, like... Let me try it again. Okay. I'm gonna rush through this because I accidentally the whole thing. You may not have what you need, but I can't fully remember. Okay. Well, I got that far. Let's try this again. Bear. Camera. Okay, that was the one. The person who gave the bear was you. Yeah. Here's proof that you put it inside. We had the evidence. The bear. Purchased by him. We talk about the toothbrush. Okay, that's that. Real when you hit it and filmed it in secret. Fingers crossed. Fuck! Starting guard? Dude, how about you take that bear home with you and talk to it? I'm sure Mr. Bear will talk to you about as much as I will, which is not at all. Oh, shit. That sucks. I hate that I can't get my health back. What do I have again? Okay. So, here's what I have. The attorney's badge, Maya's Magatama, the nickel samurai photo, press conference ticket, radio transceiver, Lotta's camera, magazine clipping, hotel guide map, guitar case, wine glass, crime photo, Jammin' Ninja's button, suicide report, attempted suicide report, Juan's autopsy, knife, Lotta's photo, picture card, credit card receipt, transmitter, bear, spy camera. For profiles, I have basically everybody up into and including the butler. I have what I need, okay. Like I said, it's fucking frustrating that I can't just fast forward the stuff that I've already done. It is, frank, really. Let me go back to... You know what, I'm gonna go back. Nah, I'm gonna go back. I'm not gonna waste my time right now. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you, Cheesehammer. I'm gonna quickly go around again. Oh god, what was he thinking? You mean setting the spy camera up in the victim's room? Yeah, and it was recording at the time of the murder too, pal. I mean, find that just a tad suspicious. Don't sound like a coincidence to me. I mean, don't mind me, I didn't mean it that way, pal. What way did he mean it? Okay. Let me ask him nothing. That oh yeah, okay. I'm just trying to see if he has anything to say about stuff. Because I noticed he only has two, Oh yeah, do you know about this card? God. Edgeworth, for some reason, went pale as you saw it, yeah. Right, it's a shell. You're a dumbass. Okay. I don't know nothing about the butler. I can't believe I'm getting kidnapped all because of that guy. What kind of person is a real murderer anyway? Sounds like an old man to me. Did you know I'm an attorney? Look, my attorney's badge. Oh, it's a little tarnished, don't you think, pal? Don't worry, I'll make it sparkle shine again. I'm really touched. You hear anything from the kidnapper? Go away, clown. There really isn't anything new here. I wonder if I should go back to... The only other thing I can think of is to go back to, can I present anything to you? You don't know shit about fuck. Do you know about this shell? God damn it, you're useless. Oh my god, I hate this guy. Okay. Okay, let's go back to Adrian Andrews. And if I can't get it on this one, I will ask for a hint. Okay? That sounds good. Okay. Let's try it. She only has the one. She's gotta have that thing on him. Obviously, it's... I either have to present the suicide, but it's obviously gonna be her. Okay. We got to there. Celeste Swan's manager. What's this have to do with Matt? You haven't mentioned him yet, but for you to hate Mr. On Guard, it would mean that he must have something in relation to Miss Impacts and her suicide. The relation between Celeste and Matt. Did I have... Oh, yeah. Was it him that leaked it? Nope, that was stupid. Cause he gave me information that, she was supposed to be married, right? And 3 days later, he calls it off. Then she kills herself. I think I know. I think I might know. I'm gonna try it again. It's stupid, but I might figure it out. I don't know. If I can't figure it out after this one, I will ask for a hint. And I swear, promise it this time. Yeah, we know. La 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 la. Profiles, la 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 la, lady. Okay. Lesbian. No, that wasn't it. Okay, I need a hint. I'm actually asking for a hint, please. 'Cause I'm confused. Give me a direction to go in. Like, is there someone I have to talk to again? Because it didn't seem like that, but I'm willing to ask. Adrian cannot be unlocked before Matt. Okay. Alright, I will leave here. Ow! Hi, El Drago. Hey, that article, is that from Gossipland? Yeah, I guess so. Ah, you two absolutely love this magazine. You too? Oh, I wrote a little something about me once. Steel Samurai Midnight, Dine and Dash. Dine and Dash? I bought 10 copies of that issue, you know. A Thorg! Hello, husband. Getting back to this article. Oh, fuck. Okay, is there anyone else I need to talk to? Like, give me a place to go. Where do I go, basically? The BNSF song? Oh, it's, actually on, Golden VCR's channel, if you look it up. It's the last video they posted. So yeah, where do I go from here, guys? Because I'm genuinely stuck. Yeah. Yeah, tell me where to go. Where am I supposed to go right now? Matt, really? Jesus, fuck. But I didn't think I had everything. Maybe there's something else. Okay. Let me go back. Okay. Let's keep asking and shit. Let's save again. Okay, we're back at Matt. You think I'm good? So I have what I need. Oh, fuck. I wonder... Okay, let's try it again. Oh, I hate that I have to go through this whole fucking thing. I'll get to that part and I'll check again. Brr. Camera. It was you. Purchase.
Take that!
Okay. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Corrido's room and filmed it in secret. This is where I'm getting fucked. Right, I did this, right? Like...
Take that!
Okay. Right. This gets me the same thing as Adrian Andrews. This is the same thing that got me looped. The real reason... And I've already attempted the autopsy report, which gave... Yeah, I'm thinking that next. That's genuinely what I was thinking of doing next, because I've already done the autopsy report, which said when he died.
Take that!
Oh my... Yes! Oh my god! Okay, I knew it. I came back around to that. Thank you, PB. We were both on the same page this time. Yeah. Maybe he doesn't know about this card. Well, this is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer, and I'm sure you know him, don't you? Yeah, no, I was right. Shelly the Killer? That's ridiculous! Oh, haven't I know someone shady scumbag like him? You're related. If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. Matt Ungard, I know why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because... you're his client. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how? How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client, that's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corrida. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Matt Ungard. Here I was, trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway. You really did hire? Oh, hold on a sec. I'm gonna go consult myself, okay? Consult myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. Oh, fuck a deal. What the hell ass motherfucking shit's going on here? Holy fuck, what? Where'd you get that drink from? Excuse me? Where the fuck did you get that drink from? How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt Ungard. Okay. I got some health back, but it's for real this time. Okie fucking dokie! The drink's my concern, so a guy's got a fucking face scar. I want to know how he got the drink. How did he get the drink past the guard? Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. You really... So you are Shelly the Killer's client. You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you? What do you mean? And that woman? Adrian was quite brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me? I didn't think she had it in her. That's a very wide cup and a very thin stem. All I care about is that Dwan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer? You're lying! What a terrible... Yeah, it's way past your bedtime, little girl. I've been saying that for the whole fucking day. Go on and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things. But why? Why'd you have the video camera in? Oh, they soon believes the worlds of others. Just like that pathetic Adrian. You knew about Miss Andrews' secret? I'm no inkling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. What? Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deeds over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much you think I'm worth? Care to guess? And that's why? Yeah, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face, the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay, and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright? Why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up, and I can. Good enough an answer for you, little girl. I'm a grown-up. I can also eat ice cream for dinner. Why? Why would you kill Mr. Kurita? Because he was about to sling so much dung on my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Kurita had been able to give it, then Mr. Uncard's secret would have... Ah, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know? I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought. That's how Mr. Kurita ended up dead. I will admit I did not see this swerve coming. Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used. Used and thrown away. Put on a sweet innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it. The assassin too. Oh, and how could I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone, all working their butts off for me, Matlin Guard. Aw, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you'd killed Juan Kurita. And you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone. Hey now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was that tequila guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room. You killed Mr. Kurita! I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Duh, but too bad. You can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? At this point, you can actually decide to flip your fucking client off and say, I'm out. You can always drop my case or refuse to represent me. How's that sound? Nah, but you can't, can you? That'd be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Oh, he fucking knows. Mystic Maya! I fucking knew it! You wouldn't want to test a killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You can end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. You scoundrel. So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. That's such a cliche phrase. Juan said something just like that, if memory serves. Of course. Well, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Motherfucker. What am I supposed to do? And now you finally found it. The starting line of this case. Edgeworth? I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. If he did a shitty job as a lawyer, that would actually probably get him disbarred, as well as open up a case for a dismissal of the trial because of lack of adequate representation. You have to quit. Exactly. Well, right, what are you gonna do? You plan on changing your strategy? No! We can't do that. That's right. He's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you. Mr. Edgeworth? Right? Only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. That's why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in the court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, right? It's your turn. My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? A miserable pile of secrets! What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. Bitch, you're getting philosophical on me! I'm a lawyer. But to fight for someone who is clearly a killer. On guard, that man is really... Ugh. It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our justice system? My god, they're actually bringing this up? I'm fucking shocked. Proper defense? But what exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? Ironic that you, of all people, should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you've fought for your clients up till now? Well, that may be true, but that's because I believe my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get on guard and acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. Yes, it is, actually. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do. Right. Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? Yeah, the lawyer has a right to not represent their client. They don't have to. They can decline, and they can go to the judge and basically, now they can go to the judge and say basically, hey, I cannot represent this client anymore, and they can't tell them why if they know they're guilty, right? It could be like a conflict of interest. It could be that they're having personal problems with the client or something else is going on, but they have to go to the judge and ask permission to do it. And the judge, I think, can actually say, nah, you have to do it if it's not a good enough reason. So, I almost think that almost never happens, but yeah, they can just go, nope. We're not some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. Edgeworth's human? How do I know this? I studied a bit of law in college, and also I am literally I fucking mainline all these forensic shows, so, like, there's a lot of shit you learn just watching that. Like, I've watched forensic shows almost all my life, so. You must save someone. That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? Now, let me preface this. I am not a lawyer. Please don't take anything I say as legal advice. For the love of fucking God, don't do that. Go talk to an actual lawyer if you must. This is just what I think or recall. You're a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. Yeah, Boston legal. Yeah. You can only fight. That's all you can do. People like you and Franziska von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. Hot. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Franziska, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is a perfect win record, that's all. And? Isn't that the same as you? Alright, Breeze, have a good night. Is that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You're so petty. I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken. What do you... Thanks to you, I never sealed off my path to a perfect win record. I didn't realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless. What? I don't believe you. You saying that's why you left the prosecutor's office? But then why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. Yeah, isn't that the thing that sucks? You watch a show and some of it is just aged so fucking bad. Like, it's a shame, really. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story. Mr. Nick! The transceiver! I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please, why are you holding hostage for Mr. Unguard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right? Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client. Don't toy with me! A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself! I believe you were asking me for a reason as to why I am doing what I am. Yeah. This is what I like to call my aftercare. Oh my god! Kinky! What the heck is aftercare? It's when you, make sure that your sub comes down from subspace? Oh my god. Yeah, Sappy! You fucking know! You fucking know! Hell yeah! My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what is called client relations, and it's part of an assassin's duty. There ain't no FBI in this! An assassin's duty? Heh, you said duty. We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney. And to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. What's your name? I believe I told you once before, however. You did? But my name is the Killer. Shelly the Killer. Shelly the Killer? Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain... Maya! It would be my duty as an assassin to see to it she receives a nice long nap. Yeah, it's a walkie-talkie. Ah! Now then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace the signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome. Missing Maya! You heard it! I heard it! Shoo! I don't know what to say. Edgeworth! Did you hear that at the end of that transmission? Huh? Oh, that. It sounded like a cat. A cat? It can't be. That cat. Can it? What is it? I think I know where Shelly the Killer is holding Maya hostage! She really is the assassin! Edgeworth, have all police units head for Unguard's mansion immediately. All right, you hurry over as well then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun. Yeah. Fuck yeah, this is getting fucking intense. Holy shit. Only one person in Japanifornia has a cat. Maya! Please answer us, Maya! We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area. I can't believe it, that butler. All this time he was the killer. He and Guard were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. Fuck yeah, where's that? Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. There are a lot of cuts in it for some reason. Figurine added to the court record. A wooden bear-shaped figurine. It's covered in many thin cuts. Uh-oh, it's left the room. A bear? Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Kurita? Why would something like this be here? Right? Look down. There's a little pet door installed here. Oh, I'm sure that's for Shu. Do you think this came through that little door? Ugh, this door is locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth! Oh yeah, we're gonna bang! They banged! Ah! There's no one here! From the looks of this room, I'd say this is in Guard's private lounge. Look at this, right? An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals on a VCR. Check inside a deck! There's a tape that would be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, it'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. Sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. No. Well, there's no mistake someone used this to record something. Looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. Oh, the photos down here. We've searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. Now, we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. Right here. This looks like a picture of Miss Impax. With love, Celeste. Miss Impax, you mean... Yes, Mr. Corito's former manager. Why would a picture of Miss Impax be here in Mr. Guard's mansion? And why does it say with love? This might be a clue. I'm gonna bet you 50 bucks that that's what I actually need to show to Adrian. Celeste's photo added to the court record. Found in Guard Mansion, with love Celeste is written on it. What's wrong, Pearls? Please let me see that picture frame! Huh? What's so special about the frame? On the back! There's something written on the back of the frame! Maya! It's Mystic Maya! She left us a message! Why would the assassin be using Engard's place for this, by the way? Especially if he wants to make sure Engard can't be found guilty for this. That seems like the worst place to make sure Engard is definitely associated with everything. I think it just happened to be a secure area, and him playing the butler is basically to, like, I think Matt on guard is trying to double-cross the assassin, which is why he sent him to see the cat, right? And he wasn't supposed to hear the cat. That's literally it. So this is a safe house. What? Nani. I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creep slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. So much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gonna watch out for the helpless lung. That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Beep! Hiya! Maya! Right! What's wrong? Why'd a blank stare? Nothing. We've searched the house and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us. Edgeworth. Yes? As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm going to get. But I'm still short one last thing. What is that? Bitch. The lesbian. Miss Andrews' psych lock. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that last lock. See, I knew it had something to do with the, marriage. I bet you it had something to do with him. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews. I've come to remove your psych lock. I beg your pardon? Oh, I know, you will tell me your secret. Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can. Alright, I got it. I got this bitch this time. Alright, lesbian, let's go. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go straight through because we've seen this dialogue before. We know it's her.
Take that!
I'm sorry, what? Let's go, lesbians! Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we know. Can you explain what is the relation between Celeste and Matt? Now! We have it! This is what I was looking for!
Take that!
Fuck yeah, let's go! This is a photo Miss Impax, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. What? With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impax's handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, that's alright, it was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found it in Mr. Engard's mansion. And after all this time, my last remaining secret's been revealed. Damn. Unlock successful! I got most of my health back! I got my health back! Celeste, She was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out. Because Mr. Kurita didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes. Because of Matt. Because of Mr. On Guard? What do you mean? I think I can see where this is going. Oh my god, please tell me I was right. Please tell me I was right. Celeste, she was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why. With love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used. Toyed with until she was thrown away. It's so horrible. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that's where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him. Even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then, it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. I see, so that's what happened. But, then why did Mr. Kurita have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Fucking call it! Call it as you see it, girl! Worthless male pride, hell yeah! Oh no! A penis entered my woman that wasn't mine? What a whore! You can't see it right now, but I am flipping the screen off. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. Poor Miss Impacts. That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then, when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note. But why would he do that? It's simple. Juan realized the note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case. With his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge. There's that word again. Juan wanted the public to disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. And that was at the press conference after the stage show. I know all about it because I heard it from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night, when I found Juan's body, it was only natural I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was gonna burn it, and even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note. And that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was gonna bring them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright? Even knowing all this, are you still gonna help that man? I'm a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. What do you call 1,000 lawyers at the bottom of the sea? A good start. Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me. It's no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either. Not with Maya's situation, with what I know now. I genuinely feel bad for the guy! This sucks! This is not a good position to be in. And now we get the nice music. Yay! I know, right? Oh my god, this poor child is gonna be so fucked up. All right, perfect time for a break, guys. We'll be heading to the trial, and I'm sure this is gonna be the end of what we're gonna be doing. Don't know if I'm gonna go as far as to finish, because I think I know part 4 is the end. However, we're gonna take a 5-minute break. I'm gonna get something to drink, and we'll be right back. See you shortly. All right, welcome back. Let's fucking go! 4-2 is the end. Thank you. I want to get into this mess. Yeah, he's a vamp. I'm a vampire. That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh my god! What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. I think my timing was off. I've had this dream before, someplace, some time ago. As if this day was written into my destiny. Today I'll stand in court as a lawyer. To prove a killer innocent. Yeah. I don't envy him, man. Beep. Hello, this is Phoenix Wright. You don't look so well, dude. You gonna prove me not guilty today, right? If you please, Mr. Lawyer. Remember, it's not just me. Your precious friend's life is riding on today's verdict, too. Now listen up. You better get on guard guilty sentence, okay? You get that creep slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you ever. How does she know he's guilty? Phoenix? Phoenix! Fuck! Mia! Maya! How's Maya? I don't know. You don't know? She hasn't tried to channel me since yesterday. Mia, what am I supposed to do? Well, like I said, for a lawyer, the worst of all times are when you have to force your biggest smiles. But you can't give up. There's still some hope left. Oh yeah, the cat face is there to protect us from the 6-year-old with tits. Stop it, please! There's nothing left. Not here, not anywhere. Set a curse on guard again. Will you leave me alone? Don't call me anymore, I mean it! You're really mean, pal. Ah! Gumshoe! I'm really sorry. Where are you? Let me join the investigation team. We're chasing after the killer, pal. Then you have some sort of lead? Sorry, but right now we got 0 leads on the guy. But we're not gonna give up. Gumshoe. Until the trial's over, until the verdict's handed down, we're gonna do everything we can and find the killer. If we can get Maya out, then we can get on guard the guilty verdict he deserves, pal. That's true. I could do that if they found Maya first. You got that? So you have to do whatever you can to make the trial last longer. I have to make the trial last longer? You got Mr. Edgeworth with everything you got and you could draw it out. Oh, now I get it. I believe in you, pal. You, Mr. Edgeworth, can do it. We've got to get edging with Edgeworth. So, believe in us. We're going to give it all we got, just like you. Got it. Thanks, Gumshoe. Tits are back. Hey, Phoenix, you understand now, don't you? You have some money you'll never be able to buy. Friendship. It's magic! It's the strongest weapon in the world, and you have it in abundance. Yeah! Please go away. Looks like we're coming to the end. I have to make the trial last as long as I can. Gumshoe will come through, I know it! Alright. Court is now in session for the trial of Matt on guard. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Now, as I recall, we concluded yesterday's session with a big mystery on our hands. The mystery being what exactly was Miss Adrian Andrews' role in this murder. That is to say, is she really connected to the crime itself? Mr. Edgeworth, if you would please inform the court of today's proceedings. Adrian Andrews. She forged evidence that threw suspicion on Mr. Umgard, and then proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing a nickel samurai costume. The guilt of these actions are those from which she cannot escape. You're saying that she is guilty after all? I'm not finished, Your Honor. Miss Andrews has nothing to do with committing the actual murder. I would like to direct the court's attention to this card. What is that? It looks like a shell. This is the calling card of a certain assassin. Assassin, you say? Yeah, it says Creed. Yes, Juan Corrida was killed by a professional assassin. And the person who hired the assassin, his client, so to speak, is Matt on guard. Rabble! What a surprising turn of events. I would think it's become commonplace by now, Your Honor. I know what's going on this time. So I know that everything Edgeworth has said is true. But we still have to hold out as long as we can. At least until Maya's safe and sound. I wonder how the trial will turn out today. Now then, please call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls the defendant's mentor, Mr. Will Powers, to the stand. Weakling. Now then, witness, your name and occupation, please. Okay. I'm, Will Powers. I'm a poor, underpaid action star. And what is your relation to the defendant? Death by snoo-snoo? Yeah. Well, that's... I guess I'm sort of a lousy mentor to him in a way, yeah. Mr. Powers, please. You don't need to put yourself down so much. Oh, sorry. I'm just kind of a nothing sort of guy. Sure, you can give me an ETA. On the night of the murder, you visited the defendant's room. Is this correct? Yes. I didn't know that. But you know, I didn't actually get to see Matt when I went. All you need to do is answer whatever you're asked. Now then, I would like you to please testify about when you went to Mr. Ungard's room. Okay, sure. Not finishing tonight. Okay, that's a relief. I'm cool with that, but we will finish next week, so that's fun. After the awards ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He was talking to someone. At first, I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I guess it would be that night, and I couldn't make them wait for me. Butler had... Hey, the assassin had the tomato juice. I think it sounds out of place in Mr. Powers' testimony. Talking about the bellboy is no big deal. If one assumes that the person Mr. Ungard was speaking with was an ordinary bellboy, what are you implying? Well, Mr. Wright, let's have your cross-examination, shall we? Don't tell me— Ah, fuck! Looks like we're in another sticky situation. Huh? A trap. Can't you smell it, Phoenix? But for us to find out more, we're just gonna have to charge in head first, right? Alright, cross-examination, here we fucking go!
Hold it!
The defendant's room? Why'd you go there? Well, I'm his mentor, like a big brother sort of, and I want to say congrats. What's wrong? Why'd you stop? Mr. Wright! What is it? You're gonna try to trick me into a corner, aren't you? Oh, the poor guy has PTSD. Huh? I know I'm just a poor underpaid action star, but I'm not the killer. No one said you were, Mr. Powers. Oh, please, don't trick me. Every time you do your lawyer thing, the witness suddenly turns into the bad guy. Every time? Witness? I will personally talk to the defense at a later time, at the dick-sucking factory. So for now, please kindly cooperate and continue with your testimony. Sorry. So you went to the defendant's room, and then? Hey, Wait a minute! When and how did I suddenly turn into the bad guy here? I should save, actually, while I'm thinking about it. Now we've done all this. Okay.
Hold it!
Are you sure that was Matt on guard? Yeah, I'm sure. He wasn't wearing the nickel samurai mask then. If that's the case, then he really can't be mistaken. And? What was the defendant doing standing in front of his own room? He was talking with someone. At first I thought it was the bellboy.
Hold it!
At first? What do you mean by that? Well, he was in a bellboyish uniform and he had a bottle of juice on a tray. Sounds like an ordinary bellboy to me. Yeah, but I didn't think he was a normal bellboy. Why was that? Why did I think that, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Sorry, but I can't remember right now, sorry. I guess I'm gonna have to wait patiently on this one. I watched 2 of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back.
Hold it!
You saw the 2 of them, the bellboy and the defendant together, correct? Yeah, the bellboy just wanted to say congrats. Now, while you were watching the 2 of them, did you notice anything strange? You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt gave the bellboy a tip. A tip? That's a perfectly normal thing to do. So how long did you watch 2 of them? No more than a minute or 2, I think. I guessed with me that night and I couldn't make them wait for me.
Hold it!
So who are these guests you're talking about? You guys, of course. You and Maya and Little Pearl. I thought it'd be really rude since I invited you guys if I disappeared on you. So I went back to my seat pretty soon after seeing Matt in the hallway. It's like squeezing water from a stone. It's probably pointless to press further. Yeah, I had my finger on the spud button! You remember this incident? Did Mr. Powers leave his seat that night? I don't remember that happening at all. Maya was making such a racket in her hyper state. I ended up focusing on her. I see. In any case, from his story, he probably wasn't gone for very long. Okay. See, this is fucking weird now. It's fucking with my head. Like, it's fucking with my head because I'm like, I gotta find something to call out, but this feels really fucking normal to me. Hey, Dishnet! You missed a little bit of fuckery with Cyclops, but I eventually got there. We're on the trial now, near the end of the thing. We're not gonna finish tonight, but we're starting the trial.
Objection!
You said objection! In a really weird voice. This is really hard! This is really hard!
Objection!
No. Like... this again. Matt gave Bellboy a tip. Like, that's what's strange. You made a thing! Hell yeah. I want to kill him because of his toothbrush. No, it's got nothing to do with it.
Objection!
What the hell am I doing? This is hard!
Objection!
Oh my god, I'm really fucking struggling. Why am I struggling? This is gonna take me a while. Okay. After the awards ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He was talking with someone. At first, I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I had guests with me that night, and I couldn't make them wait for me. I have an idea.
Objection!
No, I don't think it's that. Maybe I'm gonna try one more thing. Cause like, what's weird about it is he gave him a tip. Right? Which is what he said in this one. So now maybe I'll...
Objection!
No. Oh my god, I'm like having a stroke. You remember this incident? Did Mr. Powers leave his seat that night? I don't remember that happening at all. Maya was making such a racket in her hyper state, ended up focusing on her. In any case from the story, he probably wasn't gone for very long. What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing here? What am I missing here?
Objection!
What am I missing here? Oh, there's a cat in my screen. Hint? I am fucking I don't know why I can't figure this out. What I'm supposed to be doing here. I know Mia said, like, he couldn't have been gone that long, but what have I got to... Where's the contradiction? Like, he doesn't remember this? Is that what it is?
Objection!
Not with Maya. Oh my god. I'm actually losing my fucking mind.
Objection!
I'm just throwing shit at the wall. Press on the tip. It wasn't letting me. Okay, but like...
Hold it!
The bellboy and the defendant together. The bellboy wanted to say congrats. Did you notice anything strange? I did see something. I feel because Matt, he gave the bellboy a tip. A tip. It's a perfectly normal thing to do. No more than a minute or two. There wasn't anything to press.
Hold it!
Oh my god, what the fuck? That's new! That's new! Oh, fuck off. I actually had to go backwards. Wow! Could it be something that you felt strange about the tip giving itself? Yeah, that's it. You really know your job. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. This bellboy. He wasn't an ordinary one, was he? Perhaps we should let the witness tell us. That's fucking stupid. I hate it when it does that. Mr. Powers, please amend your testimony. You mean about the bellboy, right? Fuck off. So he gave the bellboy a tip. What's so strange about that? You see, Matt's not a poor penny pincher like me. I was trying to figure out how much it was, because the tip really shocked me. How much it was? That's when something even more surprising happened. The bellboy was putting the tip he got in his pocket. And that's when I got my first good look at the guy's face. I was really shocked. I'm afraid I don't follow it all. Sounds like Mr. Powers was surprised twice by this event. I wonder which of his shocking moments I should ask about. The tip. The defendant's a huge star. He can afford to give generous tips, wouldn't you agree? Sure, but giving him that much is maybe a little too much, I think. A little bit too much. Would you please clarify for the court about how much you would say the defendant gave you to the bellboy? Honestly, I don't know. I can't even begin to guess. Why is that? Because he gave the bellboy a really, really fat roll of cash. A roll? Well, how interesting. That certainly was a very generous tip, wasn't it? A very fat roll of cash. That can hardly be called a tip, Your Honor. That's a payment for services. The judge is beginning to look awfully suspicious of us. Raise an objection!
Objection!
Defendant's a superstar. That kind of tip is typical fare for people like him.
Objection!
Are you saying all superstars are super spenders? If I could receive large rolls of cash by simply bringing people things on trays, why on earth would I be standing around here prostituting? I mean, you could be standing around there prostituting, but he's got a point. I don't even get paid, let alone roll of cash for all my hard work. So supposing that roll of cash was not a tip. And what was it? Payment, Your Honor. Payment? I want my VTuber to be able to do that. Little head nod. Isn't it obvious? For the murder of Mr. Juan Carrita. Then the bellboy the witness saw. Yes, he was the assassin. Hold your horses now, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't have any proof of this, do you? Have I ever been unprepared to support my claims, Your Honor? I have here the card Shelley the Killer left at the scene of the crime. Shelley the Killer is the person the police's special investigation team has been chasing for ages. I'm certain that the person the witness saw was this very assassin, Shelley the Killer. Really? What's wrong, Mr. Powers? No, nothing. Something just clicked in my head and I think I just figured something out. Oh? Actually, I saw that bellboy again later on that night. What? Fuck this guy! Mr. Powers, please testify! Preach! Tell us what you saw. Yes, sir, right away. The second time. This time, I was in that hallway because I had to go to the bathroom. And that's when that bellboy I saw earlier came out of the room. Of course, when I say room, I mean Juan Carita's room. Now that I think about it, that bellboy did seem kinda out of place. Yeah, so he had to be the assassin, I'm sure of it. I mean, amazing. Thank you very much. That's all we need for now. Huh? I'm not done. There's still more. Let us first establish that the bellboy was truly Mr. the Killer. Then we'll see. So the bellboy came out of the victim's room. And if that bellboy really was the assassin, then I think the answer is fairly obvious. That would be correct, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, I believe it's your turn to entertain us and make us laugh. This is no laughing matter! Stop showing your tits, okay?
Hold it!
And what time was it you had to go to the bathroom? I don't remember. The award ceremony ended at 8 p.m., right? And I went to Matt's room pretty soon after that. Then I came back. And then I went to the bathroom. I guess around 8:10 by that time? You're not one for details, are you, Mr. Powers? Sorry. 8:10. I can use the autopsy report. I thought I could maybe catch Matt and say my congrats. And that's when that bellboy I saw earlier came out of the room.
Hold it!
Are you sure it was the same bellboy? Yeah. And how could you tell? All the bellboys wear the same uniform, after all. But you see, well, he had those stitches in his face. Ugh. So I'm sure it's the same guy that was talking with Matt. So which room did the bellboy come out of? The closet.
Hold it!
The victim's room, huh? Yeah, the one with all the really pretty flowers and teddy bears. It was Juan's room, all right. Words cannot describe how screwed I am. Let's continue with the testimony, shall we? I fucking love the dialogue. Phoenix is one of my favorite characters now. Now I think about it, that bellboy did seem kinda out of place.
Hold it!
So what exactly was so out of place about him? Right. Why the insipid grin? Because I have no idea what damaging thing he's going to say next. Well, the bellboy was empty-handed. Empty-handed? That bellboy was one of those room service people, right? But he wasn't pushing a cart, and he wasn't holding a tray either. You'd call that a little strange too, wouldn't you? I agree it is a bit strange, Mr. Powers. But is it really that unusual for a bellboy to be empty-handed? What should I do? Should I let Mr. Powers' testimony slide, or try to pull a fast one? There's nothing strange or unusual about an empty-handed bellboy. But there really is. There really isn't.
Objection!
If you two are done being school children, bellboys are for room service. There's no reason for them to be empty-handed ever. Oh, I disagree. Your Honor, I ask that the witness's previous statement be supplanted with this new one. Edgeworth, are you going to do whatever you can to make the bellboy look suspicious? I see. Very well. This court recognizes and grants the prosecution's request. Mr. Powers, if you could amend your testimony, please. Yes, sir. I thought it was kind of strange for bellboy kind of, I guess, remember me.
Hold it!
So you're saying that it's suspicious for him to be empty-handed? Yeah, really suspicious. I mean, when I first saw that bellboy, he was holding a tray in his hand. And there was a bottle of juice and a wine glass on it. Juice? What kind of juice? I'm pretty sure it was tomato juice. We could come up with some sort of reason as to why he would come out empty-handed. Some sort of proof. And I think we could dodge the bullet on this one for now. Proof, huh? Sounds like another job for the court record! Please don't be so quick to judge. It's kind of a Powers family thing. Think of every person as a thief. Well, I guess a thief and an assassin, both sneaky and silent. That's not the point, Phoenix. In any case, if that bellboy was the assassin, it would be very bad for us. But he really is the assassin, you know? Yes, but you can't give in yet. If you want to prolong this trial for as long as possible, you're gonna have to pull some cheap tricks on this one. Okay. So let's see. I think it's gonna be the murder scene. Yeah, there's the tray. So I'm gonna try this.
Objection!
Yep, I knew it. Mr. Powers. Yeah? You're easily influenced by other people's words, aren't you? As soon as you heard the bellboy might have been the killer, you got caught up in believing it must be true. But isn't he really suspicious? He's got all those stitches and... So? A baseball is stitches! Are you saying all baseballs are suspicious because they have stitches? Paging Let's Play Baseball Curse! I need to know if all baseballs are suspicious. Oh, and Dishnet, could you please tell us if all baseballs are suspicious? It's true, they're suspicious. Thank you. Ball goes sus? Well, there's also, I mean, what about him being empty-handed? I would like to ask the court to please take a look here. This is the crime scene. There's a wine glass sitting next to Mr. Creeder's body. The liquid inside this glass is tomato juice. And now, if you would look at what's on top of the table in the lower right corner here, anyone can see it's a tray with a bottle of tomato juice on it. I do like ball go sus. The bellboy just brought this to Mr. Creeder's room. He left the tray in the room, which is why he was empty-handed when he left. But I mean, the bellboy had seen and left a dead body in the room. Can you prove that Mr. Carito was already dead at that time? Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah? I blame you for leading me down this route. When it says like a can of balls, you never know what you're gonna get. I'm terribly sorry. Oh, he looks evil. What is with him? Why is he laughing? Witness, isn't there one more thing you'd like to share with us? Is there? The bellboy was empty-handed. Or should I say empty-handed? I recall he had something interesting to say about his hands. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. What? That bellboy, he was wearing gloves. Gloves? Yeah, pitch black leather ones. Sexy. Only the bellboys don't wear gloves like that, right? Black leather gloves? Why didn't you mention them earlier? Sorry, it slipped my mind. Oh, boys, bellboy look really suspicious. All right, gotta focus. Can't get lax here. So what if he had gloves? A lot of bellboys wear gloves. Come on, Mr. Wright. That bellboy was wearing black leather ones. Maybe he's a dom. So, a football's made of leather. You saying all footballs are suspicious because they're made of leather? I don't know anyone here who is a football fan. Cannot confirm. But that man, he received a large roll of cash from the defendant. It's true, especially when you're deflated. Fuck Tom Brady. Thank you, Dishnet. And then he was seen leaving the crime scene wearing black leather gloves. I don't think even someone like myself can believe it was just another bellboy. Seems that we have finally come to an understanding. Now then, witness, please continue with the rest of your testimony. The rest? Oh, yes, please tell us more. Okay! Fucking hell. After leaving Juan's room, the bellboy went and knocked on Matt's door, just like that. He gave something to the person inside the room. Then the old guy just left without even going in the room. After that, I went to the bathroom and then back to my seat. Thrilling. So the bellboy, after leaving the crime scene, next went to the defendant's room? Yeah, I kind of saw that by accident. Some accident? I'd say you saw too much. And all of it was suspicious to high heaven. Huh. I think it's safe to say that we can no longer consider this bellboy to be normal. Same. Actually, you know what's really funny about this? Under every other circumstance, Phoenix would be trying to, you know, like, discredit him. And he is. But this is the one time the guy's actually telling the truth. And that's really funny to me. Now then, let's get started, shall we? Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. This is really funny to me.
Hold it!
Is that what you saw while you were busy spying? Excuse me? I may be a poor underpaid action star, but even I wouldn't stoop to spying. Well, I think the point is, where'd you watch all this from, Mr. Powers? Oh, for the door of the bathroom with my left eye and a sort of sneaky spy-like. I knew he was spying. Please, does it really matter if he was doing it over or underhandedly? What did the bellboy do next? That's all I care to know. Gave something to the person inside the room.
Hold it!
I said hold it! Okay. That's better! What kind of statement is that? Please elaborate and give us a few more details. Oh, okay. I should probably ask him only one question at a time. Ask about the person inside. So who took this something the bellboy handed off? Actually, I don't know. What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm. Only an arm? Then you're saying you didn't see the person's face? Yeah. Well, it was Mr. Ungard's room, correct? So it could have only been Mr. Ungard himself, I'd say. And then what did the bellboy do after that? So after I gave the person inside the room the thing. No, we're going back.
Hold it!
We're gonna ask that other question. About something. He gave something to this person. Yeah. And what was this something? If I remember what it was, I wouldn't be calling this something, would I? This implies that something was removed from the scene of the crime. Are you sure you really can't remember, Mr. Powers? I think it was something kind of small. I would like to summarize the testimony up to this point, if you don't mind. When the bellboy left the crime scene, he immediately went to the defendant's room. There, he handed a small item of some sort to the person inside. As for the person who received the item, all you could see was a person's arm. Yeah, it was just like that. Mr. Edgeworth, is this all really that important? Of course, Your Honor. I think this is the utmost importance. This is when whatever was removed from the crime scene was handed to the client. Mr. Powers, please try to remember what it was the bellboy handed off. Let's see. I think it was... No. If you remember, please add it to your testimony. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm gonna go back. A wooden statue? I want to see what happens with the other thing, though. Because there's a third option. I wonder what the third option was. Don't ask anything. Not think I find out much more from Powers, so I should probably move on to a different topic. So what did Bellboy do after that? Okay. That was kind of boring. I saw it again, I can say for sure, but I think it was some sort of wooden statue. A statue? Yeah, it kind of looked like one, I guess. It's the clock! Saw the actual thing again, I'd probably remember, you know? Looks like for this trial to proceed, I'm gonna have to come up with whatever this statue thing is and show it to him. You're gonna have to trust your instinct on this one and take a chance, Phoenix. Well, Mr. Powers, let's continue with your testimony. What did the bellboy do after that? The old guy just left. Where'd the oh, sorry, Spud. Where'd the bellboy go after he left Mr. Ungard's room? He opened the door to Viola Hall, went in there, and who knows after that, right? I do. Okay. Did you wash your hands? You see anything strange, suspicious, or just out of the ordinary at that time? Oh yeah, I saw that one thing. What? You saw something else? There was this jittery alien with a ray gun. He was watching Juan's door like some sort of stalker. I think we can forget about the alien. Well, Mr. Powers' testimony just now was as vague as his first. It's a little troublesome, isn't it? But I'm sure if you press him enough, everything will become clear. Although, that just makes it harder on us, doesn't it? Ugh, talk about a lose-lose situation. Alright, so whatever that wooden statue thing is. Wooden statue. This thing. A wooden bear-shaped figurine. It's covered in many thin cuts.
Objection!
Okay. This is awkward. What was the point of that pregnant pause? Holy shit! Where'd that objection come from? Well, speak up. It was me, Your Honor. What is it, Phoenix? I have a feeling that something bad is gonna happen once I show this. Mr. Wright, if you have something to say, please spit it out. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, Phoenix, deep breath. Mr. Powers, something you saw... Was it this? Oh, hey! That's it! That's something! Wow, Mr. Wright, you really figured it out. Huh. I recall we found this at Mountain Guard's mansion. The defendant's house? Nani? What does this mean? It's simple, Your Honor. Shelley, the killer, assassinated Juan Corrida in his room. And then he stole this wooden bear from the scene of the crime. Then the bear being found in Mr. Mountain mansion would mean... It goes without saying, Your Honor, Mr. Mountain Guard is the killer's client. Order! Mr. Wright, this is the most unfortunate turn of events for you. Yeah... Sorry, Mia. No, it's alright. Your judgment was sound. Actually, I figured the bear would come up. If not now, then it would have later on. Even if he hadn't showed it to the court, I'm sure your friend Edworth would have. I almost forgot that he knew about it too. I think it's clear that there is no need for us to continue this trial. I can't let this happen. I have to do something. It has to be something we've overlooked. Your Honor, a minute, please. Yes, Mr. Wright? There's still a few points left that we've not fully explored. What are you trying to pull? My leg. No, I'm saving. Fuck you. Actually, oops. We can't have that. All right, Mr. Wright, what questionable point would you like to explore further? I don't know. It's gonna have to wait till next time. I'm at time, guys. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to faff about next time we play this, but that will be the end of the game. I know, you're also very upset, but I do have to end here. Next week, we will have the finale of Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Until then, have a safe week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.